Well, let's see if Honeypie will let me get in the shot here. Come on, baby, sit down. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Joe Stalin's here with my co-host Honeypie, who's trying to be I guess a hog of the camera right now. Anyhow, I just wanted to say a great big thank you to everybody who looked at my first video from the hike the other day. It was very encouraging to see your comments. Thank you. Please stay tuned. I promise the content will get better and more fluid, and we'll deal with some of the audio issues and those sort of things. This is this is a new endeavor for me, so all the little bits of comments and the suggestions are very appreciated, and I really want this to be content that kind of is something you guys want to see. And being this is a new channel, and I want to talk to everybody. So if you want to post comments to me, please do. I will do my best to respond to everybody really is in a timely manner. But we can tailor this content in some of the different projects to be something that's interesting to you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, those that are just visiting. If you're just a voyeur and you want to kind of do a flyby and see the videos and stuff we're doing, that's great too. If it's something that you find interesting, of course, please do subscribe to it. But there's a lot of things that we have interest in and that we're going to be doing anyhow, just as a family here and doing our homesteading life. So I don't want to bore everybody with a bunch of video footage of stuff you don't really want to see, but there will definitely be some cob work going on, some more work on the rocket mass heaters, start of a sunken greenhouse. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of different things coming up, stuff with more chickens. So if there's something that really jives with you, drop it down in the comments. Definitely I will try to fit something in so that we can make this content interesting for all those that want to see it. And when it comes to alternatives, things of different ways of building, different ways of thinking about doing that kind of stuff, that's what we're really all about here. That's kind of what my goal is, to sort of show people that I'm not some special guy. I didn't come from I wasn't like a CEO or a programmer or somebody who was making a lot of money in the stocks or something like that. I was a regular, average old Joe, if you will, working class guy, working 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours a week, and having a hard time making ends meet. So that was kind of what fueled this whole project, and this desire to get out in the country, back to nature, get a little bit simpler, work towards sustainability, work towards more independence, and along the line meet some cool people like a lot of you that are watching this. I mean, I was just like you. I was sitting in my living room watching YouTube videos, looking at people homesteading, looking at people doing different sustainable stuff, was really interested in it, and couldn't figure out or see a way as to how we were going to be able to pull that off. I mean, it's extremely overwhelming. I get it. I lived it. And it sometimes, at least in our case, took just some radical change, taking a massive leap of faith, and sort of plunging in feet first. I know that's not for everybody, and it is challenging, but it's super, super rewarding. So if you like that kind of stuff, or are interested in it, or even kind of just seeing some of the process, the thought process behind, I mean, sometimes to source materials for projects when you're living the way we do, you have to look at alternative ways to do it in places where you can either get things for free or barter. I love that kind of thing. I think that's makes for a very unique situation and interaction with people and community. It really does. And you might be surprised how many different maybe skills that you have that somebody else would find beneficial. I've found a lot of stuff I've gotten that I needed this way for the property, stuff that I would not have had the money up front to go ahead and pay for. I've been able to get that way through trading time and a little bit of money and services to get these things. So I don't want to make this too long. I'll keep it kind of brief, but there are going to be some upcoming videos. I want to do a little walkthrough of some of the stuff outside, just sort of touch on a few different things. It looks not awesome right now because we're in towards the end of winter. I mean, everything is died back, and the chickens have scratched up the yard, and the dogs too pretty well. But I'd like to just go ahead and I'll show you some of that. We had one of my lovely commenters was asking to see some of the stuff we've done before. That will definitely do. Like I said, rocket mass heater, love it. I'm sitting on it right now. The animals love it, and it's fun stuff. It's another one of those alternative things. It has kept our bills very, very low and gives us the ability to not have to work so hard, spending so much money. I mean, it keeps your taxes low, it keeps your expenses low. It's a win-win, but it's a different way of thinking, a different mindset on how to approach life. So that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. We're wanting to get some bees, hopefully this year. That might be in the future works. Definitely some more hens, get out there with the chickens, and yeah, so lots of good fun stuff is coming up. As I said in the last video, please feel free, comment, let me know what kind of stuff you're interested in, and that will help to shape how this channel goes forward. I mean, all this other stuff, I'm going to have to do it either which way, but I'm not going to bore everybody with video footage of stuff that nobody's really interested in either. I mean, there are certain aspects that, nobody wants to see somebody chopping wood or running a wood splitter for, hours on end. But, I mean, maybe so. If somebody out there really wants to see that, we'll see if we can't do a sped up time-lapse video of, wood splitting or something ridiculous like that. So anyhow, I guess that's all for right now. Thanks again from the bottom of my heart, and Honeypie thanks you too. She's going to be in a lot more videos because she's quite the class act. If you haven't had the pleasure to meet her yet, well, I'm sure you're going to see a lot more of her and her sister Coda because they're the characters. Them and the chickens are the are kind of the clown act of this property. So anyhow. Thanks again, guys. Hope you had a fantastic day. Hope you have a fantastic week. I will try to get another video posted up this week. Do maybe a walk through the front of the property, even out into the backwoods. Kind of touch on some of the places that we're going to be starting some projects. It's going to be really interesting. I promise it's going to be worth the wait if you stick around. And interact with me. Let's see what can happen. Let's see how we can make this channel evolve, and if it helps somebody out, or if there's something that you really want to get hands on and you're in our area, by all means reach out. We'll see about making some kind of a play day. It's fun. I mean, we try to have fun in everything that we do. So that's it for now. You guys have a fantastic evening. I'll talk to you in the next one.